My name is Rob Archie, and I'm the co-owner here at Urban Roots Brewing and also Pangea Beer Cafe here in Sacramento, California. Pangea opened in 2008, kind of the bottom of the recession. I got the idea and inspiration living in Italy. Just kind of wanted to build a community place. Didn't have really any understanding of the restaurant business. I was just excited to share it. What I believe is people were appreciative of my excitement. It was genuine, and they were willing to spend $8 a glass to drink it, which in 2009, that wasn't a good business plan, but what are you living for and what are you willing to risk in order to carry your belief forward? And for me, that was beer.
When people ask me, what's the best advice you'd give me to open up a new business, I say the same thing. Don't quit your day job, which is what Nancy and I didn't do. We worked 24/7, worked 7 days a week. And when we finally could make enough money to keep a roof over our heads and the kids, we quit our day jobs and did the kitchen full time.
My name's Marian Conrad, and I'm a fine artist and muralist. When I was a little girl, I loved to draw and paint. So I started attending the Melvin Smith Learning Institute, and I've been drawing and painting ever since. I didn't really ever view that it was going to be a profession. I didn't know any professional artists. And when I lost my husband, and I had a tiny baby at home, the one thing I think I held on to is I had a dream that I wasn't willing to let go of.
Hi, my name is Bill. I'm the chef, partner, founder of Cru Restaurant here in Sacramento. Things were going really, really well. I think the toughest situation we had was we had the opportunity to do another restaurant, which is Red Lotus, only about a block away. And me being 27, full of energy, is like, also a block, yeah, I'll do it. I'll just walk back and forth between the both restaurants and just run both restaurants. I was like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. It was a big space, full bar. Like, I like going to bars, but I know after that experience, I don't know how to run a bar. That was the closest point. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna close the doors, start over. I could go work for somebody. I'm not gonna give up. This is my dream. This is what I wanted.
My name is Garcia, and I've been a butcher since 2009 in the Sacramento region. There's a perception of what a butcher is, right? So when you come up to the meat counter, you want to be served by that image that you have in your head, because that's all we've ever seen. So when you come up to the counter and you see me there smiling, like, how can I help you? They're like, is there anyone else here? I get this pretty regularly. I don't fault them because I get it. Just give me a shot, and that's all it takes.
My name's Thalian Tremaine. I'm the CEO, co-founder of Pachmal Coffee Cooperative. About 25 years ago, I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Bolivia. And to make a long story short, I learned how to speak Spanish and discovered that there were a lot of good people out there that didn't have access to the markets that we have here in California. So I wanted to work with farmers, help them shorten their supply chain and improve their quality of life.
My name is Elizabeth Rose Mandalou, and I am the beverage director partner of Ellora. I think what got me into being a sommelier was just being the student that I am, and also not being satisfied with the knowledge that I have. It was a really good opportunity for me to be really comfortable and confident in a dining room and have something that I could specialize in.
It's kind of mind-blowing to be able to take an animal from live to a steak and be able to feed people you love with something you did with love. It's a primal feeling of, I did that.
Pachmal Coffee is for farmers, by farmers. We're the only farmer-owned coffee roastery in the United States, solely representing farmers in Latin America and Africa. So they knew that California was the place to be. And when we looked at California, it's the Sacramento region that was the best fit for farmers.
For many, many decades, there was a state law that not too many people knew about, me included, that farmers couldn't sell produce, their products, directly to restaurants. And it's something I did for 20 years, and all of a sudden Dan Best from the Farmers Market, having this battle with the state legislature, said to me, would you come down and help convince them that this is a law that needs to be changed? I said, what law? But yeah, I'll do whatever needs to be done.
If you tell me I can't do something, tell me I'm too small, or tell me that I'm just not cut out for this job, I'm definitely gonna do it and I'm gonna get better.
My best friend Josh Nelson, who's with the selling group, first came into Pangea. He walked in, later told me, he's like, dude, I walked out of that place and shook my head. He's like, that poor bastard's gonna fail in like 3 months. 11 years later, we're gonna open up a restaurant together.
If you put out great food, you work hard, treat people well, you'll persevere. And I think that it's how you treat your community, how you treat the people around you, and they will support you.
We went from very few breweries to okay beer at first to now the state taking notice to the country taking notice, but that comes from great competitors. That comes from a good culture, right? I'm not here without Billy. I'm not here without Rob Rossi. I'm not here without Josh Nelson, Randall Sellen. I'm not here without Patrick Mulvaney. I'm not here without these guys.
Here you got down-to-earth folks, and maybe we're not the big city, but it draws in good people, and in that you've got a lot of small businesses that can thrive here.
We aren't San Francisco's little stepsister anymore. We have our own identity now.
It's great to see, instead of people leaving Sacramento, they're coming back to Sacramento. They're finding out that, like, no, this is where I've got to be. I've got to be home.
We're a place where everybody can achieve their dreams regardless of their skin color, regardless of if they have $150 or less in their bank account. As long as you have a dream, I think Sacramento's here to help lift us all up and achieve those.